Good afternoon. So, I want to talk about the traits that a person should have before considering dating them. Like, I'm interested in a guy. He is so sexy. And the sex, it's okay. Um, I've had better. Um, but what I need to the core of me, he doesn't have. Like, I like affection. I like communication. Um, and it's like pulling teeth. So the affection, it's like I have to make him aware that he's not touching me, but yet he wants me around, which is very weird. Um, I have to make him aware of the fact that communication, he doesn't have it. It's not there. And sometimes when he talk, I don't understand what the hell he's talking about. And he's not speaking in a different language. I mean, for example, he will say something along the lines of, you're tripping, or you need to get down and dirty. And it's like, okay, so when you tell me I need to get down and dirty, does that mean I need to get my hands dirty? I don't know what you mean. So, help me out. Down and dirty. That's like I need to put on some gloves and scrub a floor or a toilet or something. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. So I'm not even about to figure it out, because I'm like, I got one foot out the door and one foot in, because you're confusing me. I think you're confused and you don't even know what you're talking about. So I seem to constantly attract narcissistic type behavioral people, men and women. Okay. Like, they're very manipulative, or they're very argumentative, and it's annoying. I like conversations where you could tell me how you feel, I tell you how I feel, we work things out. It doesn't matter if we agree or disagree, long as we come to some type of solution. I don't like a panicky type feeling. And when I'm around this guy, my heart beats so fast. It just feel like it's just gonna take off running without me. I like it, but then again, I don't like it, because it's like fleeting. So it only happens when he's around. But then when he's gone, I'm agitated. Like, the other day, he invited me to his house. I came over to his house, and he was rapping and singing and dancing, and it was a lot of fun. But in the midst of all that, I wanted to be touched, like hugged. I wanted my butt grabbed or something, I was in the mood. I'm not going to even lie. But anyway, I wanted some passion to take place, because that's how I feel. I was in a passionate environment. He didn't get that to me at all. It's kind of like he get a kick out of dangling. It's like I'm a cat and he's a mouse and he's dangling shit, and I'm supposed to like grab it or reach for it. I'm tired, really. I'm just going to walk away and act like he doesn't exist. Because when I tell him how I feel, he gets angry. When I'm silent and don't give a fuck, he gets angry and agitated. When he wants me, he pulls me near him. Then he pushes me away. Like I said, I have to complain about affection. After I complain about it for like 30 minutes to an hour, he's like, okay, come on. Like, no, nigga, don't pacify me. I'm not asking you to pacify me. But when we started this, you was very affectionate. Now you're not affectionate no more. You want me to read between the lines. But my thing is just to leave you alone. Because let's face it, I'm at a point in my life where I want a lot of passion. I want a lot of communication. I want a lot of great sex. You see what I'm saying? Like, I finally know what I want, and I want what I want. And if it's not you, walk away, move on. But don't take up space where somebody else who want to put the effort in, really wants to put the effort in, don't take up their space and their time. Just move on. Just move on. Like, because you really, 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 it's pissing me off. Okay? So, initially, when I date a guy, I'm looking for a guy who doesn't have a problem with keeping employment or money in his pocket. You see what I'm saying? I don't want every time we go out, you begging me or you expecting me to buy you something to eat, pay for the parking, drive us around, fill my gas tank up. Like, what the fuck are you good for? Like, really? The only thing you can do is slang dick? Like, I think that's horrible. If only thing a guy can do is slang dick, you shouldn't even look his way. Because just say if you had a baby by him, the only thing he'll be able to do is slang dick. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know if he a pedophile. You don't really know if he a burglar. You don't really know if he's stable mentally, socially, physically. No. And then you want to see if he is good to women, but at the same time, if his mom is in his life and she's the only one who get all his attention, and every time he goes through something, he got to reference to his mother, like he not trying to be a grown man and trying to have a loving, healthy relationship, you have to walk away from that. Because clearly his mom is the beginning of all things and the ending of all things, and y'all gonna constantly bump heads. So I'll tell you that right now. So when they say make sure your man get along with his mom, yeah, that's great, he get along with his mom. But if his mom is just running everything and she's his secret girlfriend, it ain't gonna work. So be careful of that. Also be careful of men who have multiple babies and they don't take care of any of them. You know what I'm saying? That's a red flag. Because, yeah, he may talk that talk, but when he get with you and you end up pregnant, he's going to talk that same talk about you, and he's not going to be there for you and that new baby that he has with you, especially if he has a whole line of babies. Also, if a man have a string of broken hearts that he just left a trail behind, be careful of that, because he's going to break your heart. Simple as that, in more ways than one. How clean is the guy? I like for guys to dress nice. And there's so many different dress nice categories. But if you look good, you feel good, you are exceptionally good, then you're good. So what is the problem? I like guys who can get along with other people. It's very creepy if I want to go to a dinner party and I invite you as my mate with me, and you can't socialize with people. Like, oftentimes a man becomes jealous of me, think that I'm a flirt, think that he's not enough for me because he doesn't interact with people, so he doesn't understand why I'm interacting with people. Like, why are you talking to them? You don't have to talk to them. Just stick by me. Chill, dude, okay? It's not that serious. But yet and still, here I am, going through life, trying to figure it all out. So, I'm learning. As I learn, I will share my experiences with you guys. And so we all can get through this bullshit together. Because I never had a book of anybody teaching me how love goes, how life goes. That even if you have a soulmate, there will be more than one person. It will never just be one person who will be your soulmate throughout life. You constantly connecting with different souls and people, and your energy is constantly flowing throughout the universe. And if one thing that changes, it's the world around us. Like, it's forever changing and re-evolving and repeating itself over and over and over again. So, you know, live life, have fun, be respectful, be mindful, be courageous, do things that make you happy. If you live your life for other people, there's no way you will ever be happy. I'm looking for some deep, sensual, passionate stuff right now, and I have yet to find it. I don't even really know how I'm looking for it because I spend most of my time in the house. But reading books, I have just books, just books everywhere. It's all about debt, credit repair, owning homes. I feel like before you get into anything in life, you need to study up on it and see if you really want those problems. Because like a house, I've had a house and I like the privacy of a house, but all the bills that come with a house, I can do without that. It's just me, okay? You got to keep the yard maintenance up. Anything that goes wrong with the house, unless you're renting it, you have to keep that up too. Even if you have a landlord, if they always out of town, they can never fix your shit on a timely manner. So you will have to find ways to make sure your life is comfortable. You can't just depend on your landlord to do it. You got water, sewer, which is normally included as one bill, but it can be a high bill. Gas is a high bill. Electricity is a high bill. Then you have rent, or you have your mortgage. That's also a high bill. You can decide if you want to be co-ed with someone or by yourself. Me personally, I prefer to live by myself. I like living with somebody else if they can stay out of my things, stay out of my space, and if they can communicate and clean up, you know. If they can do all those things, I don't have a problem. And if they have company, they have to have a good eye out on their company, because I don't trust people roaming through my house. So, you see what I mean? You see the difficulties? Yeah, so until next time, have a blessed day.